Hi Cancer, welcome to your Always Timeless reading. I'm Shae. Please note that we have, along with timeless readings, we have monthly and mid-monthly readings on this channel. 2 readings for every sign done by myself and Kacee. We offer 2 perspectives, hoping at least one will resonate and be able to help. So we're going to start our reading with the tarot, and that is going to be the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. There is a ton of intuition-based spiritual energy in this reading, so I'm just going to get to the heart of the matter here, in that you are recovering from a significant loss, and you are at that point where you know you cannot live in denial of moving on and moving forward, but you're in that struggle of how to do it, and you're in the struggle of how to do it, and you're in the struggle of finding the courage to get there. The Queen of Cups is about your intuition, your feelings, your emotions, and leading your thoughts with your heart, not your head, but really focusing on paying attention to the signs, which you have here on the bottom. The Lady of the Lake is also about absolute truth, courage, self-respect, responsibility, and the intuition as well. I believe in this particular situation, it's more focusing on the courage aspect of what you need, what you know needs to be done, that you need to start the process of moving on and really reevaluating your life as it is and how to move forward. You have the Pay Attention to Signs, Hole in the Soul, and Healing. Those are the emotion cards for the reading. So the Pay Attention to Signs is simply going along with the Lady of the Lake and the Queen of Cups. You are going to need to listen to yourself and trust yourself 150,000% in this process, because the angels and spirits, your guides, all want to help you through this next phase, because you will not be able to do it alone, and they are going to give you messages, and you need to be open to receiving them so that you'll spot them when they're there. The Hole in the Soul traditionally actually is more about childhood wounds, but in this particular reading, it is definitely about the recent loss that you have had. And so next to the Healing card, that is an indication that you already know that the process of healing through what you've gone through is not going to be a short process. It's going to be a lifelong process. But it is possible, and it is what is next, is the healing phase. You have to repair the hole in your soul, and that is going to be the challenge that you face, obviously. I mean, that's 100% dealing with that emptiness that you have, and healing and moving on from it. The mother, wife, sister, daughter is sort of an indication from Spirit that there is going to be a significant female in your life. Either you know her or you will meet her, who is going to assist you in this process. She is going to be very significant to you in moving on from this grief and loss, and moving on with your life. The forgiveness aspect, the forgiveness card in this aspect is, I believe, to forgive yourself, because I almost feel like you're battling yourself about, if you move on, you're not paying attention to the loss that you just recently went through, and that you feel almost like you're betraying the loss whether it's attached to a person or a life circumstance, something that you've lost, you feel like if you do move on, you're actually feeling guilty about doing that. So you need to remember that this is what is supposed to happen, and you need to forgive yourself. It's not going to just be one time. It's going to be all the time, because I feel like that aspect is going to keep popping up, that you're going to feel guilty, and you need to not feel guilty. You need to remember that we experience grief and loss as a way to understand and appreciate the happy times, and that we all have our own paths, we all have our own journeys, and this is the journey and the path that you are on, and you are supposed to overcome this, and it's okay. I'm going to pull an advice card, from the Wisdom of Angels and Fairies to close out the reading. Just see what we got for Cancer. Okay. Alright, so we got 4 cards, so we're just going to go with them. We have Earth Mother, Dewdrop Fairy, Water Lily Fairy, and the Fairy Queen. So the Earth Mother is allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. The Dewdrop Fairy is be open to loving yourself, for you are worthy of that love. The Water Lily Fairy is stop taking directions from others that are not right for you. Gather your thoughts and start to walk your own pathway. And the last card is the Fairy Queen. When you start believing in yourself, you'll find the power and wisdom within you to bring about the desired change. So the Earth Mother would allow your heart to propel you to greater things, is basically the earth energy, grounding yourself and realizing that this journey is ready for you to take. The Dewdrop Fairy, be open to loving yourself, for you are worthy. That is more along the lines of the forgiveness card over here, that you have to reopen yourself to love, and that you're worthy of the love, and don't be scared of it. Don't focus on the previous loss. It's not always going to happen that way. So you need to be open to love. The Water Lily Fairy, stop taking directions from others that are not right for you. Gather your thoughts and start to walk your own pathway. That is just an indication that your healing process is your healing process. People always want to give their advice and their opinions and think that they know what's best for you. And that is sometimes people can give good advice, but more often than not, what works for one person is not going to work for the other person. So you need to remember to, again, trust your intuition and know what's the best for you. The Fairy Queen, when you start believing in yourself, you'll find the power and wisdom within to bring about the change. That is the healing card. That is believing in yourself and knowing that this is the next part of your journey, and that you can do this, and it is the right way to go. These are the messages I've been given by Spirit, and I truly hope it resonated with you. If not, remember to go check out our other timeless readings for a different perspective. We hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to our channel. Love and light, and my hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.